Hey everyone, how's it going? It's story time again. Lucky you. It is time to tell funny stories from childhood. And, growing up as a child in the 60s and 70s, let me tell you, we had some weird things to play with. You might have seen some of the retro fun stuff that we used to play with back then. But I've got one that I bet not everybody's even heard of today. And that is when I was this is going to go back to maybe the 6-year-old category, 7 years old, 6 or 7, somewhere in there. My parents bought me something I was very excited about. A bar of soap. That's right, soap. That is known to grow fur. You don't believe me, right? No, it's true. You can look it up. In fact, I'm going to show you a video here at the end with a commercial from the 60s when this soap was being sold. So the idea was these were little animal-shaped soaps. I think you actually got to choose between the bear, maybe a monkey. Can't really remember. It seems like there was a koala bear in there somewhere. And you prop it up on this little stand, the box it comes in. It's supposed to be like a zoo animal. And you wait. I don't think you have to do anything to it. I don't know if you get it wet or what. I think you just take it out of the package and you wait a certain length of time and it grows fur. There used to be a children's rhyme. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't fuzzy, was he? Because he had no hair. We used to say that when we were kids. So this soap was called Fuzzy Wuzzy, as in the bear that had no hair. But then it does grow hair. That was the whole premise for it. Now, the other really cool thing about this soap, besides the fact that it grows fur, is there is a toy buried inside the soap. You have to wash your hands as much as possible to try to get to the toy in the middle. It's kind of like the way we used to dig for prizes in cereal boxes. When you get a box and you know there's a prize in it, you're dumping all the cereal out and putting your arm down the box trying to get a hold of whatever the toy was. Same thing with the soap. You scrub and scrub and scrub and scrub. And the idea was for parents, your kids are going to be washing their hands all the time. They're going to be so clean and tidy as they try to get to the toy in the middle. And if I remember correctly, we got a whistle. I think it was a little plastic whistle buried in the middle of the soap. So there's that. But I was able to go onto Amazon and find a commercial about it that I'm going to show you. And most recently, before I made this video, I looked it up to see if it was still on sale on Amazon, and it has been discontinued. And the reasoning they gave, this is just perfect, is for health reasons. They don't allow it to be sold anymore. Now, here's the kicker. Here's what I find out when I read about this soap now. The fur that was growing on it was a fungus. That's the way we played back in my day. We were playing with fungus-covered soap, and our parents gave it to us as a gift. And it's hilarious to me if you stay on and watch this commercial. You'll see the little boy going in and taking the furry soap and washing his face with it. And I just think, wow, have we come a long way nowadays in, protecting children in certain instances. So, yeah, but I think that's pretty crazy looking back on it. Yeah, I think that was something worth repeating. So anyway, if you want to hang out, take a look at this video, and I'll see you next time for story time. Bye, guys.
collection of wild animals, each and every one of them bald. Monkeys, tigers, bears, all with no fur. Wait, let's look again. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. But watch this. Take him from his cage, set him on a circus platform, and within 3 days, Fuzzy Wuzzy will grow his own fur. And then use Fuzzy Wuzzy to wash, because Fuzzy Wuzzy is made of wonderful, mild soap. And the cleaner you get, the quicker you'll find the toy surprise that's inside of each Fuzzy Wuzzy. So look for Fuzzy Wuzzy circus animals in their cages. Fuzzy Wuzzy bath soap. It grows its own fur.